Hey guys, how are you doing? Tonight, or morning, it's 1:48 over here. It's got to be 1:48 somewhere. So I have a strong attacking match. This is low rate chess, but I have a strong attacking match against Rumble 1026 here. It's ended in 12 moves. So I'll show you the position that we ended in. So I start by developing my pawn here. Opening up space for my bishop to move into the center on b2. He pushes c5. I'm going to be moving my knight into this position. The computer doesn't necessarily like this, the engine line, but it was okay for the match. He's going to move to fianchetto his bishop, so he does the same thing on his side. I'm developing the pawn on e2, so I have a spot for my knight to go to. He develops his knight on c6. Gonna fianchetto. I don't know if that's the actual what it's called, but I always hear chess players calling it fianchetto, so that's what I call it. He's going to do the same on his side. So now I have to reinforce my knight because it's being attacked, obviously. So I'm going to move my other knight from G1 to E2. This protects my knight on C3. Makes it difficult for him to attack it. And so now he's going to be pushing his queen's pawn down the center. And I'm going to push my pawn. So we have opposite pawns. He takes. It's not sure if that's an inaccuracy or it's just an okay move. It seems to be an okay move. The computer engine wants me to take with the knight, which I don't agree with. I think it's better to take with the pawn. And just have this pawn in front of my queen. And then if he wants to continue attacking, he can. And he does. The computer says this is a blunder. I guess in the sense that I'm taking this knight for free, essentially. And if you do attack, I'm just going to take back. So I have a very good defense here. The engine prefers him to move his bishop to f5 because the pawn on c2 is free. So I'm going to take back. And he takes with his bishop, and then I take with my queen. And okay, now this is very dangerous for him because I'm threatening his rook on h8, and I'll also take his knight as well if he's not careful. So he needs to defend the rook, and the move that he decided on as best was just to move his knight in front of that position. So okay, I decide I want to check and see if I can win more pieces. So I send my bishop to b5. He defends with his bishop, so now his bishop is pinned. I just takes back with his queen. I'm a little bit better with +2 material, and I try to go for a tactic here. I'm not sure if he's going to actually go for it, but I take this pawn, and I know that he needs to keep that knight pinned. If he removes his knight to take this back, he's going to lose his rook, and it's going to be checkmate. So I'm expecting him to take with his queen, or to castle, or to do anything else, but instead he decides to take. And so it was this final move that resulted in checkmate. There's really nowhere for this king can't go anywhere. If the queen wasn't on this square here on d7, then the king might be able to move in that position, but this entire back row is blockaded, and the king has nowhere to go, so that's instantly checkmate. And my checkmate's being reinforced by my bishop on b2 as well. So that was the end of the match, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a 12 turn attack as white. Would have been more impressive as playing with the black pieces, but you know, it was still fun. So thank you guys for watching, and take care. Bye bye.